Hello everyone and welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're continuing our game of Zork Grand Inquisitor. So we need to get past this guy, I guess.
Get away from me, bridge, you cretin! For
Take
the
this
sweet
card.
love of Pete, what do you want me to do with that? Do you go around emptying your pockets to every strapping swordsman you meet? For the sweet love of Pete, what do you want me to do with that?
Okay. I don't know if I tried everything on it. Well, I die if I do that.
Do you go around emptying your pockets to every strapping swordsman you meet?
Yeah.
For the sweet love of Pete, what do you want me to do with that? Do you go around emptying your pockets to every strapping swordsman you meet? Get away from me, bridge, you cretin!
Oh, for the spells it's faster to do this. I just did that. So this, I want to do this,
Get
but
away
this
from
doesn't
me,
work.
bridge, you cretin! You don't go messing with a man, Zipper!
What?
Oh, you're asking for it!
Oh, he's not liking this.
Take that! And that! And that!
And that, and that, and that.
Aha.
Aha. Eventually purees you. Okay. Yep. I need to remove this to even use the spell. That's annoying.
Get away from me, bridge, you cretin! Get away from me, bridge, you cretin! Lot of good that'll do ya! How do you think I got to be the six-armed invisible bridge guy in the first place? Somebody already beat you to it, me friend. Get away from me, bridge, you cretin!
So if I try to pass...
Look at me, damn ya! I'm the six-armed invisible bridge guy! Nobody messes with the six-armed invisible bridge guy! Go ahead then! I can take you with 5 arms tied behind me back!
So we can interact with the rope. We just cut the bridge?
You gained 86 experience points and found a healing potion.
Cool, healing potions.
Wrong
Wrong
kind of
game.
master.
Ah, now we can use the spell. The bridge spell. How could I not figure that out last time?
I like your style. Splendid job.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good looking bridge. So we needed to run the water here just to be able to do this bridge. If there's no water here, I guess you can't even cast the spell. What is that? What the fuck is this? Is this where we put this? Transmogrification. Replication. Scroll sheet? I don't know what that means.
It's a blank spell scroll. It won't do anything until you put it through the pressing tables in the right order, then feed it into the spell checker.
A spell checker. So is there a spell checker here? This is the replicator. Is there instructions somewhere? This is the originator. This is the modification. This is the elucidation. This is interpretation.
The spell checker. You used to have to wait in line for hours to use this thing. I guess we can cut to the front of the line now.
Yeah, so I can run this in the spell checker, you said.
Spell named Odabil is soggy. Drawing spell. Drawing is complete.
The Obadil spell looks good as new.
Make caster more attractive to other creatures. Wow, that's interesting. With a magnet. Yo, base! Good evening. Okay, but we still don't have the instructions. Spell checker. Obadil. Yeah, apparently it's a really good spell. It's actually a useful spell. Okay, can we just take this and put it in there? No. Oh. Something's happening. Originator first, apparently. I'm just winging this. Oh. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Things are happening. Can I do this again? That's not a good sign. Yeah, there's an order for this. We need to put a like a cadre. This is not working. Nothing's happening. We need to put a border on it. At the very least, it seems. Let's do them all. Okay, let's do this one. He said do that, and then there's a toaster here. That's very important to do the interpretation. So this is already done. Yeah. I can't do that anymore. This will probably not work. There must be an order for this. And this one. And then I'll try to put in the spell checker.
Checking spell. Checking. Spell
Checking.
check complete.
Nah, of course. Yeah, okay, so we need to know the order. To, and I probably can pick up another one of this. Okay, let's see if we didn't miss anything here. We can't take any more. I understand why sometimes it's the hand and sometimes it's not the hand. It's just the cursor that flashes as brighter. Like here. Why not the hand? Maybe because there you can only do it once. Here's the hand. I need to check the edges. I don't want to get fucked like last time. Maybe I can't interact with anything here. What is that? Let's go through these again. Well, not this, but I can't go forward here. We got the attractive thing to other creatures. Can I just cast this on me anytime, or how does this work? Oops. I always expect that if I put my mouse there, I'll back up instead of having to turn around. You can only go forward in this game. I guess we could listen to these again.
You must find the skull of Zork,
Does he still talk when I
which
go here?
contains the soul of deep magic. The powerful skull has fueled wars, raised empires, toppled cities, and through it all remained quite shiny. The skull was stolen by a pack of grooves near the historic White House in the year 948.
Pack of grooves.
You must
Okay,
find the missing cube of foundation, one of the 17 building blocks which form our existence. The cube that contains the power of middle magic was allegedly won in a game of double fanucci by the scoundrel Anfaria Jack, proprietor of a gambling hall in Port Fusel. As the sources were intoxicated to the extreme, this information has never
Can we
been
look at
verified.
this? Okay, we can look at each of these rows. I don't know why you would want to look at this row. There's one I didn't click on. No, not this one. I wasn't listening to the cube. It does say where they are.
You must find the coconut of
Basically.
Quendor. It contains the magic knowledge of the Circle of Enchanters, knowledge enough to fill an entire coconut, hidden before magic was banished from the realm. It holds the power of high magic, and makes, I'm told, one heck of a pina colada. The wizard Yegale set sail into the great sea with it in 966 GUE. It was never heard from again.
Yes, and they're all different years. I kind of wrote it here. Skull of Crondor, White House 948. The Q. I don't have the year for the Q.
You must find the missing cube of foundation, one of the 17 building blocks which form our existence. The cube that contains the power of middle magic was allegedly won in a game of double Fanucci by the scoundrel Antharia Jack, proprietor of a gambling hall in Port Fusel. As the sources were intoxicated in the extreme, this information has never been verified.
Oh shit, some of my windows moved. I'll just put that there, sorry. Why doesn't it... Okay. I was trying to lock my mouse to the window and it didn't work. Okay, so... do I want to get in those, like in that one especially? Yes, I want to exit now. Oh, I need to close it? Or what's going on? Uh-oh. Hello? I wanna go away now. Yo. Escape. Shit. Seems that the game is broken. Because I can't exit this screen. I can't press escape. I can go in here. Oh shit. Well, that's that. I'll have to reload. Okay, sure we never saved. Wait, maybe we get points for doing this. Open log door. So I need to be wary. This open thing works for a lot of things.
Get away from me, bridge, you cretin!
It's weird that that works.
You gained 86 experience points and found a healing potion. Oops, wrong kind of dungeon master. I like your style. Splendid job.
Unfortunately, I actually want to do what we did a little bit because just in case that it has an impact. So I need to save now. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't expect the game to... Like, it must have been the longest that I haven't saved, and of course that's when the game crashes. Maybe there's a place that tells about. Anyway, I'm gonna do this quickly again. Can we skip these? No. Shit. I'm just gonna do them all again. Just in case that I needed to try this. You never know what could trigger something in these fucking
Spell
games.
checkers. You use
Checking spell.
Oh, I should have done the same thing as
Checking.
last time, but that shouldn't
Spell
impact
check
anything.
complete.
Okay, and now this.
Spell named Odabil is soggy. Drying spell. Drying is complete.
the Obadil spell looks good as new.
Okay. Now we save. Now. Never really clicked on any of these buttons. Well, yeah, I mean, and then, no, why am I?
One Zork mid. Don't go spending it all in one place.
When did it say distant creek? Distant Nam. Distant creek. Wait, this is open. Yes, this is it. This is the same. Okay, yeah. This here is the same layout. Well, it's not the same layout on the numbers. The same layout as this. So that freaking clue here. I was right about the. I don't know which one, but it said something about the candy machine. And the candy machine is linked to the lockers. The vending machines are being restocked on Cruise Day. Please be patient. There is likely to be no locker accessed until then, depending on how stale the candy in the machine is. But that's not true because I just got access now. Like, you don't have to take a candy, you just have to press the button. So even though this could be empty, locker access should still work. So that clue's kind of fucked. Whatever. So yeah, we actually, and there were some things in there. Oh. Oh shit. So probably you want to open these, and then you realize you can't open this one because that's the broken button one. But we can probably open this one there. Let's open them all, just in case. Ah, this is annoying. And there's nothing. Okay. Probably nothing in any of them. Well, there was something interesting in that one. Maybe there's gonna be a joke in one of them. Or maybe that hat was a reference to something. This was the hat. Alright. Oh. Oh, come on. Well, yeah, we'll have to open them all. Nothing. Okay, maybe this is useless, but I'm still curious. You'll have to be patient. I want to see all of them. We're at 5. Oh no, it is 4 by it's, yeah, this is the same layout. I'm just a dumbass. Yeah, it's super fucking obvious. I don't know, the way the numbers are, if the numbers would have been in the other column, maybe I would have. I think I clicked the buttons, but never put the money in. But I remember using it for this one, I think. What about when I did the Zork one? It didn't open the 8 one? So that's bullshit. Anyway, we're gonna get to 8. Yeah, it shouldn't have. It should have opened the thing, and that would have given me a big clue. Maybe too big of a clue. Yeah, we totally didn't hear that this went the first time we got the Zork rock. So I don't know what that. Oh no, we absolutely did. Yes, we did. We arrived here. I remember this was open. I looked at this and then it closed up. The only way to win is not to play. Yes, we did something on that. And okay, so maybe there's something in the other doors. I can't believe I didn't. I didn't remember that. Probably because I didn't have any problem with this puzzle back then. Usually the puzzle I don't remember are the one I didn't really have to think about. And then I play it 2, 3, 5, 10 years afterwards. Point and click games mostly. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't remember this. I don't remember getting stuck here. No, because you didn't get stuck here. This page left intentionally blank. Okay. I couldn't interact with it. This one. There's probably something there, unless the double Fanucci was the only thing that was useful here.
That's Yannick's locker. That rat ant was my roommate here for 3 terms, before he became the pastor of disaster up in the above ground. He would have failed out first term if it weren't for me.
Cave's note? Better spell manufacturing in under 10 minutes. Oh, okay, the explanation is here. Blank spell parchment must be put through a 5-step imprinting process that varies for each spell. To imprint a spell scroll, place the blank parchment on the auto-imbued imprinting table that bears the name of the step you wish to accomplish. The actual imprinting will then take care of itself. Once that step is complete, collect the scroll and move to the next table until you have completed all 5 steps in the proper order to process your desired spell. The 6 possible imprints are broken into 2 types, light and dark. They are named as follow: elucidation, interpretation, modification, transmogrification, origination, replication. So it wasn't originator, it said origination. I read originator. Anyway, in the 5 steps imprinting process, light imprints cannot come immediately before or after. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, let's go. Let's do this right now. Let's save. We can pick up this. Oh, is that like a... that looks like... Oh shit, what it's called? The fucking blue pill. I can't even remember, but that was super popular in the 2000s.
A Prozork tablet. This stuff will
Oh,
mellow anything
Prozac.
out.
Well, no, I didn't think it was Prozac. I thought it was something else. The pill to help you get erections. Apparently I don't need it because I don't know what's the name of that fucking pill? Man, it was all over. It was all over. Like I wasn't even... I guess I was 18, 19, I think, in the first ads. Oh, cave notes.
Look at this. Cheat notes. Crib sheets. He may run the Empire, but he's not quite Mensa material.
Cave notes by the enchanted Bizboz. I've decided that all of this incredibly weird stuff that I discovered is quite possibly a future discipline of sorts. A profession in the making. Either that, or a slightly nauseating dream I'm quite in the very middle of having. In any case, I decided to name this weird stuff something like Weirdic. People who practiced it shall be called Wordition. Bizboz rambles on about weird guilds and the weird wands for a long time after that, until he notes that the incredibly weird stuff he has discovered follows, for the most part, natural rules. He then recognizes it into three types. One? No? Is that one? Three types. IWS, which we'll call henceforth magic, since the name Weirdic was immediately dropped when the first person who heard it reacted violently. The three broad categories of magic Bizboz outlines are eye magic, middle magic, deep magic. Eye magic is the magic of creation. Middle magic is the magic of enlightenment. Deep magic is the magic of transmutation. Of all three, and I guess we can't read more than that. Time travel for dummies, as illustrated by the fact that when Lord Dimwit Flathead himself hired a team of 12,000 specialists to trace a labyrinth of time tunnels underneath the great underground empire. Oh, the time tunnels, so the dates are important. The model they presented him with looked so awfully like a great ball of spaghetti that the meeting was terminated and dinner was served. The report: a meticulous tracing of temporal lateralism in the great underground empire with marinara, is still available in libraries and restaurants today. But if there are a great many temporal passages in the empire, only a handful have ever been accessed, and none have been successfully navigated by corporal living bodies. Only spirit forms are able to use the time tunnels. An interesting effect happens when they do. Their spirit assumes a physical form. Of course, no actual physical object can be brought through a time tunnel, due to the law of we don't give a shit. So, yeah, this is important information, I guess. So, if we are to use these tunnels, which we probably will, we need to be in a spirit form. But then when we get to the time... Sorry, when we get to that time, we'll be in normal form. Okay, so let's see what the order is here, because this is a puzzle. There's elucidation, interpretation, modification, trans, or... So I'll just say like elu, inter, because it's so fucking long. In the first step, imprinting, light imprints cannot come immediately before or after light imprint. Also, there's light and dark. Light cannot come immediately before or after other lights. Likewise, dark cannot come immediately before, so it'll alternate. No imprint can never be used more than once for each spell. Sorry, since there are more imprints than there are steps in the process, one imprint always remain unused. Oh. We know that we need to start with origination, I think. The replication and interpretation imprints are always used. And replication always precedes. So let's start with that. So I have a sheet here. I'll put replication like in the middle-ish. Replication. Rep. Always precedes. When they say proceed, do they say immediately proceed? No. So we don't know if it's immediately proceed. So let's put it like under it. But yeah, let's put it here. Interpretation. Enter. And transmogrification always precedes elucidation. So transmogrification will always be above the other, but we don't know where they are compared to the other, so I have to put on a separate column. Because it could be before or after replicate, I don't know, but we know that it's, so yeah, I'll do that, that'll help me. Trans and elucidate, elucid. We have 4 there, so we know that these 4 are used. There's only one more, and I'm pretty sure we need to do origination. Let's start with origination. Origination is a dark. So origination is dark. Let's do this. So then we need well, rep is dark, enter is light, elu is light, and trans is dark. And that means that the only one that's not used is interpretation for some reason. No, interpretation is used. It's replication is not used, which I guess, no, replication is used, which modification. So if we start with origination, we cannot go to replication or transmogrification. So that means that it's either enter or elude. But if we go to elude, then trans will be automatically afterwards. That doesn't make any sense. Shit, already I don't understand. We need origination because we can't even put the sheet in the other ones before doing that. So we start with origination. I'm going to show you what I have here, okay? Okay. So we need to start with this one, which is a dark one. This dark one needs to be before this light one there. This dark one here needs to be before this light one there. And they need to alternate. It says light imprint cannot come immediately before or after other light imprints, and dark imprints cannot come immediately before or after other dark. So it needs to be light, dark, light, dark. So after this, we need a light one, but the only light ones we have are these ones. So if I go with this one, it doesn't make any sense, because if we put this one there, this one needs to be before this one. So we're already fucked. I don't even see any combination possible here. Unless I slip modification in there. But if I slip modification in there, one of the other 4 that are listed here... Oh wait, we have twice... Wait a minute. Oh wait, I missed a line here. There's interpretation... Okay. The replication and the replication N. Okay. I can't read apparently. The replication and the interpretation are always used. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No. I can't read. And replication always precede. But maybe transmogrification and elucidation are not used? We need to go origination. The only thing that works is origination because we need to start with that one. Not because it says it here, just because by experimentation. So origination, modification, even though it's not mentioned anywhere. Then replication. Then interpretation, because these two need to be there and they need to alternate dark, light, which they are. Modification is light, yes. And then the last one needs to be transmogrification. So we can't pick up this book for some fucking reason. Quite annoying. If that doesn't work, I'll just try I'll try all the fucking combination. We'll do it, goddammit. No, it's in this direction. Right, like if I want to try like to start with anything else, let's try anything else. We have the sheet, we don't have the sheet. Let's save with the blank sheet. Let's save as blank. Yes. Blank sheet. No, that's it, exactly. You can't use it. You can't use anywhere. Doesn't work here. Doesn't work here. Doesn't work here. No, it doesn't work anywhere except the first one. And it doesn't work here. So originator needs to be the first. Originator. Then it will be modification. Which doesn't make any sense because we haven't written anything on it, but whatever. Replication. Replication. Then interpolation or whatever. Interpolation, interpretation. Transmogrification. Okay. Let's try that.
Spell named Bebert is not yet imbued. Imbuing spell.
Okay.
Imbuing is complete.
The Bebert spell gives the appearance of inclement weather. I use it for family reunions.
So why did they mention that transmogrification was before elucidation? I don't know. Elucidation is not even used. Create illusion of inclement weather. Boom, I remember. Why was that one of the only thing I remembered? That's pretty much the only fucking puzzle I remembered. When I saw I just remembered, yeah, you need to make it rain. Which, like, okay. You remember that? Yeah, that's what I remembered. It's the only fucking thing I remembered. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here. We got some Prozac. And we got attractive to other creatures and illusion of inclement weather. Since the last stream. So all this should help us. Crossroad. Whoa, crossroad. Well, yeah, crossroad, because I know at least one thing I can do there. Probably another spell. Make it rain.
Look, it's fall.
Z-door. Triplicate quantity of... That's pretty precise. What do I do? Just click on it? Did it... Oh, I think I look at it. The spell
Zimdor
checker.
spell triplicates quantities of intoxicating libations. The Froboz's Magic Alcoholic Beverage Company had it regulated, so it can't be nustoed into your spellbook.
It can't be. This is a scroll. Okay, so they talked about that in the manual. And on the top of having normal spells in your spellbook, you also have scrolls. So I know where to use that. No. Wow, we'll finally get into this house. The Dungeon Master's house. Because this is the Dungeon Master's lair when you travel. Alright, what am I doing? Go here.
Now you're talking. 36 flutes of mead light would be soft, the heartiest of the hearty.
Want some rye? Of course you do.
Poor Harry. He starts with just one drink. One drink, he says. What can one teensy little drink do? And then another. And then another. And before you know it, my house is sloshed on the front lawn. There. They'll sleep it off. Shall we?
I don't understand why they put this so close to the door, because the sound is so fucking loud. Can we do attractive?
Overdue.
Nope.
What do you think, huh? This place has some nice appointments. I've always thought it could use a conversation pit, though.
Oh, it's his house. He just said that when we entered. He probably mentioned it before and I kind of missed it. Oh. Oh, we can put some soda in there at the very least. They usually have... somebody has something to say usually when we do that. What did he say about this?
A Zork tablet. This stuff will mellow anything out. Animal, vegetable, or mineral.
The bees? Let's try it. Whatever. Let's mellow these bees out. But probably that that two-headed creature. All spells, be they of great powers or small trifles, share 3 fabrics of origin. There is the runes and the old tongue spake of the dragons and the griffin that make the eye magic, which is the power originated of being the power to create out of the great void. This power is greatest, it is not mortal, but of the immortal art. There is middle magic, that power that knows what may be knowing that openness what shit. Somebody had a lot of fun writing this. May ye be opened thy sayest, what may ye be saying? This is yet a great power, the power of the mind, but follows behind high magic, as the mind is mortal, but the art is not. There is but one other power in the world, and it is the power not of the mind and not of the art, but of the body, most mortal of all. The power of the body, is the power of deep magic. Wow, he rolled this correctly! Woohoo! Deep magic. Well, maybe no K, but close enough. Better than high magic and middle magic. And though it is a weak magic, the weakest of all magic, it is the favorite magic of man and beast, and magic of transmutation and change in the art and the underground. Okay. Castle watching, a field guide, kingdom, Quendoran, region, Eastlands, rural, coastal, class, for Gothic, something, gender, undetermined, single, genus, bipedal, fortified, architectural, species name, you? Seems very shy, always nervous, really. Won't let his drawbridge down for a moment. It's drawbridge down. And his moat is looking a bit yellow. I'm beginning to doubt he can be domesticated at all. Bipedal fortified architecture. Is this house? Something else. You can only click on some of these books.
It slices, it dices. Yes, folks, it's a combination mixer and houseplant all rolled into one. I call it the Chia processor.
Probably put something there, something there, something there, and something pops out there. Not that I remember, but that sounds right. These enchanted critters and live in any garden with their colorful leaves and bulbous petal structure. Taming your snapdragon. Oh shit! Snapdragons are notorious cranky. Faithful planter, do not be discouraged. Proper fertilizer or plant food supplements can calm even the most ferocious snapdragon. Boom! Wee! Oh, maybe I needed to do that and come back to him, and then he would be different? After separation from the mother plant, snapdragons are quite fond of jumping games. One of the most enjoyable for both plant and owner is the bell-ringing maneuver created in a fit of neurotic slumber by the circus performer Dryle. Tam and Theragram, see diagram. The snapdragon is placed comfortably on a mature grown spring plant. Oh no, we need to pick it up. You strike the spring plant with a suitable impact device. Oh, it needs some fucking Prozac. Many owners of Reptilius florinus mythicus have discovered the joy of playing fetch with their plants. The basic idea of you and your snapdragon. There's a lot of information here. Natural and supernatural creatures of Quandor. The common domesticated brogmoid is a short, squat, often hairy, though the rarer brogmoid C. Gruficus or blue-skin variety is most often hairless. creature. What he lacks in intelligence, the Brogmoin makes up for in stupidity. To be fair, however, there is a kind of bravery born only of extremely stupidity, and this thick fearlessness, along with a supernatural strength and a loyal nature, makes the Brogmoin the perfect companion in the underground, provided you point him in the right direction. Brains in the underground are entirely overrated, as seen in the cases of the flighty Yippus undergroundus, or the weirdly neurotic Griff, Lesser Serpentis Canis, both of whom operate from a fearful sensitivity, known only to be extremely intelligent, a cowardice that renders both creatures nearly useless in an underground adventure. Equally Lesser Serpentis Canis. I think this guy is that. He was a dragon, and we can't talk to him anymore. It would be nice to just talk to him, you know. Of course, as the reader knows, the three most important artifacts in the Quendoran Empire have been lost forever. The Coconut of Quandor, the Cube of Foundation, and the Skull of Yorick. Between them, composing all the knowledge and power of high, middle, and deep magic. Have now long been banished from the Empire. Though Igael herself is said to have hid the coconut deep in the Great Sea, where only the bravest and most cunning adventurer may find it. That is you. Nothing has been heard of either the cube or the skull of Yorick in a great many years. Without these treasures, magic will never return to Quandor. And with these treasures, the fate of the Empire lies in the hands of any devil who finds them. On the subject of fondue... Oh... Fuck you, I can't open up that. Come on.
It's a chunk of fudge from the remains of Flatheadia Castle. Strictly contraband, but it's some darn good fudge.
Okay, we got some fudge. Oh, probably...
It's a chunk of fudge from the remains of Flatheadia Castle.
No?
Strictly contraband, but it's some darn good fudge. Look at the way my little flying bugs light up. And they're hot. Can you feel it? It's like an oven in there. I call them hot bugs.
Hot, so this is hot. So if we need something hot, we have this. Hot. And there's this too. This is my fucking cup. It says lard.
The
stick of butter?
Lard. Sweet Yorick is that stuff ripe. It mixes well, though. The right ingredients can drown out the stench.
Okay, so these are probably ingredients to spells. Phobos, Magic All Organic Processor Recipes. Chapter 17? Cocos. That's it. I mean, this may be a little hint that you need to use this, and I don't know, I still don't know what to mix. Oh, that's the thing.
He sure has grown. I'm glad I started keeping him outside. My voicemail! A message! Yes! Somebody remembered me! Oh, 100 years ago.
Something happening?
is Shona from Girth Publishing, and we're finishing up the latest edition of Gluttonous Recipes of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa blend. First off, flathead fudge is illegal contraband, not to mention a tad hard to come by, and we can't find anyone with the guts to go near a quilpie's nest. A bar of glazed hungus lard is just disgusting, and none of us can figure out what hot bugs are. And then there's this last thing, moss of Marilyn. You don't really expect someone to go scraping for moss, do you? Look, we appreciate your submission, but if we can't reproduce your recipe, we can't expect anyone else to.
She has no idea what she's missing. Actually, neither do I. What's she talking about?
Hi, my name is Doug, and I'm calling with a fantastic offer from the Robots Electric Publishing Company. If you subscribe to both the Media's monthly and Informer reports today, you can qualify for...
Isn't that the fellow who used to do those Encyclopedia of Frobozga commercials?
Hello. This is Snaffle of the Guild of Vikings. That's Snaffle, yes, 2 F's. I've relocated and I live in the Great Watch
Man, the music is way too loud.
One word, Watch Dragon. And there isn't normally a fancy artifact except that my bandmate appears to have swum some sort of ship. And this will continue the digestive processes. But it appears to have once been a ship. That's what we get down there, mostly ships and the like. But that's neither here nor there.
These are all 100 years old. Any poor fellow living in a dragon has probably been digested by now.
Right. Sorry, it's me again. Snaffle. We won't be discussing that, right? Anyway, I'm a baker by trade. Which should be fairly clear by my name, Snaffle of the Guild of... Right. Anyway, since the end of all this magic business, I've had to tell them to understand your business. I brought this up in the Guild to approach and nobody would help me really. Or when a simple broth smell, though the dough ain't easily tight, I could make a profit. But not broth.
Hey, Moody.
And when it does, well, it usually falls the dough too often, and the butter melts, it doesn't come out the right size, or Hold on, for an important method. Has a phone call ever changed your life? This one quite possibly can. Robots Data Institute would like to offer you Download of Earth, a free trial subscription to the Inquisition Cranial Enema Program.
100 years of phone solicitor messages. There really should be a law.
Yeah, this is play pause, I guess, and this is back, and this is forward.
Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing, and we're finishing up the latest edition of Gluttonous Recipes of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa blend. First off, flathead fudge is illegal contraband, not to mention a tad hard to come by, and we
We
can't
have
find
this.
anyone with the guts to go near a quilpie's nest. A bar of glazed hungus
Quilpie's
lard
nest.
is just disgusting, and none of us can figure out what hot bugs are. And then there's this last thing, moss of Marilyn. You don't really expect someone to go scraping
And we
for
don't have
moss,
moss.
do you? Look, we appreciate your submission, but if we can't reproduce your recipe, we can't expect anyone else to.
Hi, my name is Doug, and I'm calling with a fantastic offer from the Robots Electric Publishing Company. If you subscribe to both the Media's monthly and Informer reports today, you can qualify for... Hello.
I don't know if this is important what this guy says. Maybe a little bit of information. The coconut.
I've relocated and I live in the throat actually of the great watch dragon of the coconut. One word, watch dragon. And there is normally a fancy artifact except that my bandmate appears to have swallowed some sort of ship. Well, this is all counted for your digestive processes. But it appears to have once been a ship.
Okay, we heard this already. Okay, let's try. Oh,
Overdue.
easy. Will we go in the castle? Oh, nice. We didn't even go in the bedroom. There was a bedroom
Wow,
there.
I've never gone inside him before. This is pretty gross.
Guess there's gonna be some moss maybe in the bedroom. Whew. Okay, let me take a sip of water before reading all this. February 3 Underground Hogs Day. Sweet Yorick, another Underground Hogs Day came and went today, but what hope of a spring have I? Magic is still gone, and I remain the dungeon master, who will be remembered by his history as he who was master of over nothing. I haven't practiced a moment of magic in over 80 years. My magic garden's been dead for 50 years. Were it not for that ill-timed long-life spell, I should have died of boredom long ago. Damn spell. And that damn idiot Yannick and his damn Inquisition. How many hands of solitary single Fanucci can a fellow be expected to play in a lifetime? Oracle 5. Swallowed poison. Tasted bitter. But it did nothing, except give me a terrible case of the trots. Damn spell. Plunge a Nihilish sword into my heart. Might as well have been a plunger. Got a bit of a heartburn. Curses long-life spell. Yeah, she did. Okay, I did write Lard. I wasn't sure if I did. So it's all the things that were here. Probably the moss is here. And the bees outside, so that makes sense why the bees are here. But the bees could be just a little... You know, there's that road when you go on the right side of the... I guess what might have happened is that they made the graphics and then they put the sounds afterwards. Like, oh shit, the bees are there, but we want the sound of the bees, but... The sound is all over the place, like the music is too loud, the ambient sound is too loud. Plunge an elvish sword into my heart. Might as well have been a plunger. Got a bit of a heartburn. Curse this long life spell. Ogre 20. Yo, Macapple! The most extraordinary thing happened today. I was working in the garden, hanging myself from a branch, actually, with a sturdy rope, which broke, blast that spell, and left me flat in the mud, which is when I saw it. My eggplant cracked a yolk and began to sizzle. Sunny side up, my snapdragon snapping, baby's breath hot in my face, my magic garden grows to life again, and I can feel my powers cracking back. The enchanters were right. Magic may yet return. I must speak with Yannick. Why? Damn, Yannick won't return my letters. Tried to conjure myself into Foozle, but could only make one shoe disappear. And even then, can't be certain where I disappeared it to. We'll have to go the old-fashioned way, by foot, with staff and lamp. And one shoe at that. Hope Yannick is receptive to my warning. He always was thick. But no, Yannick put him in the lamp, I think. I don't understand here is like, hey, that damn idiot Yannick. But then afterwards, like, I need to see Yannick.
Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
Okay. Why is my hand like this again? Like I could put something there. Oh. Now this is a memory. Now this is a memory. Yes. Maybe because it's just a I don't think I got stuck here. It's just a smart spell, a smart puzzle. It's not hard. It's just cool. Oh wow.
Secret mirror room where I brought lusty nymphs for trysts. I mean, where I would have brought them if I had known any.
So now I'll be able to get the other part, and then when I come back to the real world, probably will still be there, I hope. And by the way, when I go on this side, it turns on the other side. Well, you saw it. At least the mouse is not invert. They should have done that. They actually should have done inverted mouse. Just left, right, inverted. Yeah, this is cool. There's nothing different. Whoops. Well, whatever. I guess we'll pick up that. Oops. Whoops. Was this in the room? I didn't see this. Okay, so this is just to get the scroll. Yep, the scroll's there. Nice. Hey, Agus, how's it going?
Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
Welcome to one of the most underrated point-and-click adventure game ever. Zork Inquisitor. Doesn't work. We have both parts, but we can't use them together.
Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
We need some kind of tape or something. Some kind of mending spell, maybe. Separate the energies of different magic. This is the first spell in the book. We never use it. We never used it. This is Zork. It will probably be the spell to end the game. That would be pretty nice. I think that would be nice, right? That the spell that's been there the whole time, probably you use so many times to see if it did something, you know, when you're stuck. Oh, I'll try that. It's so vague. Of course gonna try it. Oh, a time tunnel. Oh, it's just a time tunnel. Can we open it?
Red Rock.
No. Can we separate the magic? No. Can we make it rain? Instruction, open, purple, invisible. Nothing makes any sense here. I'm still gonna try everything, but these are all the ingredients. Okay, now let's... There's so much I can do anyway that is not just trying stuff for the sake of trying stuff. Okay, go inside the castle, but before going inside the castle, let's try to deal with you. So that Prozac. Yeah! There you go.
Let those photosynthetic neuroses just ooze on out of you.
Okay.
This just doesn't seem fair. Effective maybe, but terribly unfair.
Oh, shut up. We have this now. Okay, so now we know that we can use it on this because that's what it likes or whatever. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? It's safe. It's too bait. There's a 40 saves. Yay. Yeah, I don't know why we're doing this. And there was also that hypnosis thing, but maybe that wasn't related to this plant. Okay, well. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm doing this. That's this window here. Or this one? No, that's not a window. I don't know. Let's get in the chateau, in the castle. Let's go in the chateau.
He knows you're here. I think he just doesn't like you.
Sometimes a little bit of French slips out. I'm sorry. We're gonna take a little break before continuing here. I don't know what's going on. There's a fucking heart there. Yeah, let's look at the heart. I'll be back. Oh yeah, Moody, I've played all the Zork games. Yeah, and streamed them. If you want to watch them, they're on YouTube. And also on Twitch, but might be a little difficult to find. But on YouTube, it's pretty easy. You can go on my channel on YouTube, Retro Gaming Junction. Anyway, I'll be back.
isn't it?
One more time. This is your brain. This is your brain on a computer. And this is Dr. Brain on your computer.
Oh man, these stakeouts are murder. I'm so bored my head's going numb.
Try 3.
3 tablets?
Now, please.
We're back. I guess we can kill it just for the funsies. I did save, right? Let's save again. Oh no, it was a spell that was there. Activate time tunnel. Activate lime tunnel. So I can't even interact with this.
Box them.
This is probably where the 3 things go or were. There's 3 things here, so. Zork. And what is this? I don't know. Okay, so we entered, we picked up a spell, but apart from that, I don't know what to do. Let's look at our inventory again. We have these 2 spells. I don't know. I can't even, like, normally if I can interact with it, it'll have the cursor will shine. Like this here, like this. Okay, I think we did enough. Bell ringing maneuver. Why is it called a bell ringing? Whee! Why the fuck would I need to do that? Yeah, this thing needed to be here. Right here. There's a big empty space there. Boom. That's where the bee's nest should have been. Or here. I can still pick it up. Okay, maybe we have to do something else with it.
You know why they call it a snapdragon? Because it'll chomp on anything that gets within tongue's distance, which is just one reason why we should get rid of this thing ASAP.
So we need to chomp something, probably. I don't see anything to chomp here. Oh, I may need to wake him up. No. Well, probably not that. What's this again? That's a new spell. Activate time tunnels. Oh, that's what we do with the with that crack there. Okay, so there's many things that we can do right now. Hey, Bad Flow. Good evening. This game is actually, I can't believe that this game is actually better than I remember. And I remember that, like, where? Finishing this game, I only played it once, and being like, wow, this is... And at the time, I had played Return to Zork, which I liked just because it was kind of the one of the first FMV games that I played, and it's so mystical and everything. I wasn't able to finish it. It was very frustrating, so I had mixed feelings about it. And I also had mixed feelings about Nemesis because I had no idea what the fuck was going on in Nemesis. I understood way more when I played it on stream. So when I played this the first time, my expectations were pretty low. It's just because it looked good and it was super cheap that I bought it. I think it was like $10. I'm pretty sure. That's the price I would have paid, I think. But I finished it and I was like, wow. But now that I played all the Zork games, and I played this, I'm like, this is, I think this is the masterpiece of the Zork. It encompasses everything about Zork. Everything. From the spells to like the quirkiness, the references, like the pop references were always there. Even though puzzles were based on that in Zork 2 and 3, and Beyond and 0 also. Yeah. Like Return to Zork wasn't so much, and Nemesis is maybe a better game because it's completely timeless. Someone can play Nemesis in 100 years, and I don't think, like, I think it wouldn't be a problem. If you play this in 100 years, you probably won't even know half of the things they're talking about. Not the references to the Zork, but the references to real world stuff. Even something as simple as a letter opener. So yeah, we're done with that place. Let's look at our inventory because there's so many things. I don't know, let's go in the direction. Not there. Not there. Probably can't go back up. We definitely cannot traverse this. Let's try the bridge thing here. No. We can go through the portal. Yeah, the game has really opened up all of a sudden. Getting into that... the Dungeon Master's house is a big deal. If I do this, I think I die. So, can I cut it? I tried that. Hey, Chiker, how's it going? Yeah, Beetlejuice. Are you excited for Beetlejuice 2? I don't know. Well, you know, I think I'm excited because... fucking, what's his name? It's like Beetlejuice. Yes. I think it's called Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. I think we're going for a trilogy here. Yeah, exactly. Michael Keaton. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Michael Keaton. And Michael Keaton, everything that Michael Keaton has touched recently has turned into gold. So I totally trust it. Normally, I would be like, ugh. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but yeah, I think it'll be good. Maybe just for his performance. The guy has range. Hey, Missy Meow, how's it going? Not even an Ultima Underworld 1 poll? What do you mean? So... yeah, let's go in the underground. Monastery also, but we need to get up. We need to find some way to levitate, or there's a oh, we could have teleported here. Yeah, that's. I didn't have to do this. I hope we never have to fiddle with that phone again. I don't want to touch it, ever. Come on. I understand. If I would... I'd like to give you 2 at the same time. It would be so amazing if I could do that. Okay, so we're gonna try the spell... so that they like us. Let's see what happens. Or maybe one likes the other or something. I don't know. Let's try... the illusion of inclement. And inclement... It didn't take 36 years to make a sequel. It's not like after Beetlejuice 1, they're like, we need to make a Beetlejuice 2, and then we hire a writer, a director, doesn't work, this is fuck this. 3 years afterwards, oh yeah, Michael Keaton doesn't want to do Beetlejuice, and then, like, people are saying, like, Michael Keaton, please do Beetlejuice 2, and Michael goes, no, I can't do Beetlejuice 2, and then a couple of years go by, and then they try to make Beetlejuice, no, it doesn't work, and then 36 years afterwards, they finally can do Beetlejuice 2. More like, shit, we could do Beetlejuice 2 and make a lot of money. Yo, great Saxon, man, how's it going? So yeah, that's what's that's what's happening. All these fucking sequels. Like, I haven't seen the sequel to, I don't think I'll ever see it. The sequel to A Prince in New York. There's a Prince in New York too. I don't think it's good. I've heard really bad things about it. Zork is amazing. This is not only my favorite Zork, but it might be the best Zork, and it's also like a way underrated adventure game, point-and-click adventure game. I won't say like it's the best point-and-click adventure game ever, because man, there's some big contenders in there. But this is fucking amazing. If you like Zork, if you like weird, quirky, magical, fantastical, and a game that looks just fucking amazing. Even just like these fucking icons are good looking. Everything goes. This is good looking. This is. I know this game just looks fucking amazing. Look at this guy, man. Holy shit. Anyway, and this also sounds amazing. It's not this one, right? It's this one. I don't know. Come on, work. I think it works.
Have we slimmed down? There's something sassy about us today.
Sassy? What are we talking about? We look the same as always. We're a big, fat, ugly, two-headed monster.
A big, fat, sassy two-headed.
Okay, so now we do it on the other one. This is similar to a puzzle in Space Quest 6. I won't say they copied it. What am I doing? Sassy. Yeah, sassy.
So tell us, what time do we get off work?
We just need to take a long, cold shower. Together.
Jesus. With the music. I don't need to go here. But when I did this guy, which should make this guy more attractive to all creatures, even myself. Apparently I'm immune. But it's like it worked on, I guess now both of them are, so maybe now it's not gonna do anything. Come on.
So tell us, what time do we get off work?
Okay, this is the same. I don't need to do this.
Overdue. So tell us.
Wait. Let's do it again on you. I don't know. Maybe this is just for fun and it doesn't work. It's like unzipping that fly on that other guy.
We just need to take a long...
Okay, so that didn't work.
Haven't you heard a word we've said?
That Charon guy will roll just about any moron across the river.
Haven't you heard a word we... Haven't you heard...
Well, shit.
Haven't you heard of...
So that didn't help us. At first, there wasn't so many items, so like trying anything on anything seemed like possible, but now I don't want to do that. But like this, and this are ingredients. Like this goes together. I just don't know how to like put them together.
Oh, sure.
This is hot. No. I'm gonna try it anyway.
Oh.
The Snapdragon thing. No. They make fun of me when I use the inventory, so it's probably not an item. Separate energies. I tried that before. That doesn't work. Build a bridge. Attractiveness. Raining.
Haven't you heard a word we've said?
That Charon guy will roll just about any moron across the river.
Shit. Open.
Haven't you heard a word?
Instructions. Whatever.
Haven't you heard a word?
this one. I can't even remember what this is.
No, haven't you heard a word?
Oh, the portal. That's just the portal, so it's not useful anywhere else than one place. That's purple invisible. You're purple. I tried that before and didn't work. And then we have plant grows.
Haven't you heard of... Haven't you...
I need to interact with it. This is another machine. I remember interacting with this thing. Yeah, this is like another puzzle, I think. We need to get rid of this guy. I have no idea how. No fucking clue. And I'm pretty sure sometime in the game we will receive a letter and we'll finally use this letter opener that we picked up like a fucking long time ago. Now we need to go back again. That's quite annoying. I could reload. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, let's use the teleport. So here, how to hypnotize yourself. Either this or this. The hammer. Maybe I'll need to hammer myself one day. They talk about the coconut here. Yeah, teleport. Let's check the monastery. Let's try that again. Even though I don't think I have what it takes. We probably need to go in time. Boop. What's that? Was that there before? Oh, it's looking at the map itself, so it's like zooming in on the map. So it's seeing this thing here. The water there tells me that I need to build a bridge, but we tried that already. It should do a little tiny bridge just for fun, like it did near the dam. So getting up there, I don't know how I would get up there. Anyway, if we can go into the time thingy. It'll probably open up a lot of stuff. It's in here. Is it? Yeah. So we go here. And it's crazy, this game, the entire game, well, maybe not, I might be wrong, but at least for this Act 2 thing, which has been going on for a while now, we can go everywhere all the time. It doesn't lock us out of a previous area. Very rare are the point-and-click adventure games that do that, because it's very difficult to not make it so that the players not going everywhere and being like, there's too many options, it takes way too long, first of all, going around. But here, no, it doesn't take long. Because you don't have to walk all the way to the screen. No, the portal wasn't in here. The portal is... So, can I put some stuff... Can I put this here?
Ah, the days when it was all as easy as saying, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
That's a Star Trek joke, but yeah, you know. That's okay. That's timeless. We need some fudge.
This recipe, if I remember correctly, works almost like a potion.
Oh yeah, it wasn't last night, it was the night before. The pop rock thing. Pop rock was even like... That was last week! Good evening, Bomb Rocky, how's it going? Yeah, and this? So we have all the ingredients?
This recipe, if I remember correctly, works almost like... This recipe, if I remember correctly, works almost like a potion. Cocoa, hot and rich and murky.
So we need moss, which I don't know where it goes. And something from the beehive. Should I just leave these things there, or will I need them? I'd rather keep them just in case. Can I even put soda in there? Whatever. Let's go in time. Let's go in time. In the time. Let's time travel. Time portal. Yes. Oh yeah, great. Narwhal, I recommend everything.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're likely to come out pureed on the other side.
Ah, shit, we need to be a spirit. Shit. So we're not, no, we can't proceed. Yeah, I recommend doing everything, getting everything. Yeah, doing everything, and eventually you'll die. You have now experienced life. So I think I will... No, I can't leave it there. It just jumps there. Don't forget this. Yeah, so you can put this guy here and do this. I know that only a spirit can go into the spirit realm. Okay, so I thought the game would open up, but it's closing around me. Ah, shit. Let's try to mend this spell in the GUE place. I don't know. Okay, so is there something else here? Almost every single one of these were important. So this, I think we got the information from this. This I don't know. Call Yannick 4570. I actually think you call him eventually in the game, maybe later. I think that's just a joke. I don't know about that. My expense. Still don't know if there's something to do with these things. We can look at them. I mean, they make this 3D area. Right, I mean, they made this in 3D. In their program, you could move around probably at like 1 frames per second or some shit. But they made this environment in 3D. And then all they had to do like is do a bunch like of photographs. So when you look around like that, or just film it or whatever. Or this is just like a screenshot of that thing. So, all in all, this thing doesn't take any space on the disc compared to the music that's running or something. So why not? So this might not be anything. It's just why not do that? Why not do this? So that there's just more things to look at. Yeah. I think you already made that joke a week ago. No, yesterday you made that joke. Yeah, so let's go directly here. No, I'm super hungry, that's what's happening. So put this in there. Okay. Maybe there's a way to mend it with one of these machines. Isn't there like a replicator somewhere? Replication. Oh, I can't even take a blank page anymore. Huh. Shit, I really thought that with this and the blank page, I would maybe be able to...
I wanna live!
Make caster more attractive to other creatures. On what could this be used? The illusion of bad weather. That's two that we got really recently. The others we've had for a while. No, we check this. Shit. A. And here it's a FFFFF. This is where it says like only spirit forms are able to use the time tunnels. An interesting effect happens when they do. The spirit assumes a physical form. I probably need to drink that cocoa. Right, do we know what the cocoa does? What's it called? So we need like moss of Miss. Is that a name? I have no idea where to get that. No clue. The bee, I know. I should try everything I have on the bees, because that's pretty much, you know, the only thing. Like, pretty sure we're done with this. I don't think we can do anything here except listen to this guy. Let's see here. No, we can't even put it there. So we're probably done with all of these machines. And logic would say that the moss would be here, because every single other item was here. And now I know that most of these point-and-click adventure games are made like the teams of programmers would do. They do rooms. So one guy was in charge of maybe like this place. One guy may have been in charge of all this place here. You get the idea. Especially this game is very separated into areas. What about this? I don't know.
That's an eggplant. You get it? Eggplant? No? Okay.
You can still look at this. So it was the house that was singing the whole time here. Okay, I don't know. Let's try stuff. We tried that already, but let's try it again.
They're not gonna like that.
Ah ben j'ai mon voyage. Because it stinks? Because it stinks? That's the only hint we had, is that it stinks. Right. Well.
Hungus lard. Sweet Yorick, is that stuff ripe? It mixes well, though. The right ingredients can drown out the
yes,
stench.
some of these items may be used, so don't put them in that fucking tree yet. And now we can use a sword on it. Yeah! We got one more thing. Unless the moss... No, that's that. Unless the moss is already here? I guess time portal, that's not okay. That's not this yet. We're missing one more thing. And the bees, I knew where they were. But this, no. Yeah, it's actually faster to do this. Yeah, logic would dictate that the moss is somewhere around here. And I trust this game. Maybe here? I didn't fiddle too much with this.
Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing, and we're finishing up the latest edition of Gluttonous Recipes of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa blend. First off, flat-heady fudge is illegal contraband, not to mention a tad hard to come by, and we can't find anyone with the guts to go near a quillbee's nest. A bar of glazed hungus lard is just disgusting, and none of us can figure out what hot bugs are. And then there's this last thing, moss of Marilyn. You don't really expect someone to go scraping for moss.
Scraping.
Look, we appreciate your submission, but if we can't
Scraping.
reproduce your recipe, we can't expect
Scraping.
anyone else.
Scraping for moss? Like what? Maybe with this? I don't know if that's a hint or what. I could zoom in on this, I can't anymore. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. It's just because stuff was there. I can put it back. It's so weird. Oh, wait. It's this. It's this. It's this. Okay, so first,
You know why they call it a snapdragon?
let's use everything on
It'll
everything
chop on
here.
anything that gets within tongue's distance, which is just one reason why we should get rid of this thing ASAP.
Can't use spells. Oh, yes. What would I do? There's usually a hint for everything. I haven't seen any hints of the boss. Oh, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I just thought it would be good. I just heard of it, and I have confidence in Michael Keaton. Wow. Winona Ryder. Wow. All of them? Hey, that's a fucking incredible cast. This fucking thing, right? It should be openable. Come on. What if the moss is in there? Dude. Tell us, where's your moss? Why would I do anything on this thing?
Red Rock.
I don't think... I think this is endgame stuff. The Snapdragon. Why do I want to... Well, let's go there because... I'd really like to understand what the point of this is. And why does it come back to sleep when clearly it's not asleep now, but it goes immediately back to sleep? Let's try every single one of our items on this. Ah shit, that's annoying. And did we use every single one of these inventory on the guy in front of the gates? Of the gates of hells. Of the gates of AIDS. Hades. Why am I even doing this? Why is this there? There must be a purpose. I should know this by now, right? The game is pretty clear on most of the things. I feel there's a book somewhere I didn't read. This multiple times. Playing fetch? Is that what we're doing? But what is he fetching?
Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
Hey.
Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
There's no instructions in there. Let's go back in the mirror. If there's something else we could put on that thing. Do we need to duplicate something? Wait, let's try to put anything on that. Even the arrow is in the other direction. Can we put anything here? Can put this back. Go with both of them back. Would we then get another one? How does that work? No. In the real world now? It's auto skipping the animation now? Okay. don't think it's working anymore. Right, we tried it with both parts now. It never comes back in the mirror. Why would I want to put this there? Shit. Why can't we interact with this? Can't put it back.
That's an eggplant. Do you get it? Eggplant? No? Alright. That's an eggplant. Do you get it? Eggplant?
In fact, he says something. Each time I click with any item, just tells me that. That's not it. Wow. Oh, I have a credit? Since when? I didn't give you any... I gave you the map. Hey, what are you doing, dude? Shut up. You should have just said I had a credit. This is so annoying. Each time I want to try something on these fuckers.
Oh, sure. Oh,
shit. I'm just trying the stuff I just got.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I tried the rest.
Oh.
Wow. Can't really interact with the postal. We can only interact with this. Shit. Good morning. Good morning. It's actually 10:30 p.m. here. This riff sounds so generic that I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking copyrighted on YouTube or something. I don't need to do that. I should just reload. Well, that's the case for most animals. Once they're adults, you don't give milk to animals. Got milk? Oh, we're animals, right? Maybe we shouldn't be drinking milk. Hey, I drink milk. It's okay. I don't drink milk, actually. I put milk in my cereal. I eat ice cream. And a little bit of cheese. The mildest kind of cheese. That's pretty much it. I used to drink a shit ton of milk. My body doesn't agree with milk anymore. Like, I don't think I'm lactose intolerant. But like it doesn't like it. No, I don't feel well after. I love these graphics. Are you saying they're not awesome anymore? Shit, they're much better than Lure of the Temptress. What time is it? 10:30. Yeah, I don't know how to get into the monastery, how to get into ADs or whatever, or just get past that guard. I don't know how to mend these two things together. I probably need to get into that time portal, but I need to die. I think I need to drink a cocoa with all these ingredients. I'm missing the moss. I haven't seen any moss in the game, so I might actually look for that. Okay, let me. Oh my god, this is annoying. Oh, if I do this, I'll be okay. Universal Hint System, Zork. There's the Snapdragon is pretty mean, but I think we're almost done with that. Perhaps the Dungeon Master has some information about putting him to sleep. Don't read further until you've been into the house. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, your plant isn't fully grown. Oh shit, now I can do the spell again on him, because I tried that and it didn't work. Well, okay, that didn't do much. Whoops, no. What? It says cast rock on it, which I tried and it never worked. That's when it doesn't even make sense. Okay, I will read you every single one of the hints on the snap. This is in the area of Dungeon Master's Lair. So this is Universal Hint System. I like using this because it's really hint per hint per hint, not giving you the answer. So I go into the Snapdragon is pretty mean. Like there's, how can I open the shed? I think you just click on the door. Let's see what they say. Have you tried opening it? Yes, you can resolve it too, but not every door has to be opened only by magic. So you can, yeah, you can just open, that's it. Then there's, how can I enter the Dungeon Master's house? That's probably pretty complicated. Then there's the Snapdragon is pretty mean. Okay. Yes, he is. You need to find a way to calm him down. Do you have anything that might make him less agitated? Yes, give him the Prozac tablet. It will calm him down, though perhaps a little bit too much. Yeah, okay. You need to find a way to tame him without him having to be asleep. So do I need to reload? And what? Because it says perhaps the Dungeon Master has some information. You need to take the sleeping Snapdragon to the spring plant behind the Dungeon Master's house. Oh shit, okay. Oh, okay, once he's on the thing... I think this is it. No. Anyway. I can't believe I didn't try that. Oh, that's just stupid. Yeah, like once he's here, you do the throw. Now I can do this. But to be fair, I tried that before and didn't do shit. So why would I try it again and it will work? Apparently this will work. No, it doesn't. So, well, now I don't understand. Let's go back. God damn it. You need to take the sleeping Snapdragon to the spring plant behind the Dungeon Master's house. You can cut him free with your sword. Unfortunately, the plant isn't fully grown. Do you have any ways to get the plant to grow faster? Cast rock on it. I'm gonna do it again, but it just doesn't fucking work. Now I think I tried it before now. Wow. Cast it where? In the inventory doesn't work. Oh man, this is okay. This is so fucking stupid. Now I have the answer and I can't even do it. Wow, it said you need to take the sleeping Snapdragon to the spring plant behind the Dungeon Master's house. We did it! Unfortunately, the plant isn't fully grown and it's not much use unless it is. So that's the next hint. Okay. Then the next hint, do you have any way to get the plant to grow faster? Then the next hint is cast Thwack on it. Then just hit the spring plant with your hammer. This will make him happy and get you something in return. Okay. That didn't help us at all. So let's say that has nothing to do with us right now. I don't know. The two scroll halves I have don't seem to fit together. There's backwards. Yeah, reverse one. Yes. Take both halves and the Snavig scroll. I don't have the Snavig scroll. Stop talking to me about stuff I haven't got. Oh my god. Okay, that didn't help us. I don't even know where to go with these hints. Can I just do a general search here? Okay, okay. It's this. Oh, wow. So, but I don't understand. Okay, they don't fit together because one is mirrored. Okay, so I think that I may not... The first time I played this, I may have done the puzzle without even realizing it. Because it seems that you just need to fucking take it from here, from there. I don't even understand the logic here. So, the Snapdragon will jump, but he'll jump in the real world, taking the same scroll I would have taken. I don't understand the logic at all. Can somebody explain this to me? Like I'm 5 years old? Anyway, the scrolls are back at their place. Now let's do the Snapdragon thing, but that will just... Should I just take the scroll here first? Because if I don't take it, it won't be there afterwards. Because there won't be any reflections. Am I on the back now? Okay. And now I do the hammer. And I don't get anything. So maybe it's this one I need to put there. But what, it gets it in... Okay, think about it, Simon. It's too late for this shit. So we have two scrolls, one in the real world and one in the mirror world. If I go in the mirror world and I pick it up, it doesn't fit with the real one because... Well, it should never fit because it's actually the same fucking scroll, right? It's the same, it's just a mirror of the same scroll. Where is the other part? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I have the solution in front of me. Okay, I'm gonna read the whole thing here. 1/2 of the scroll is obtained by the Snapdragon when placed on the spring plant and hit with a hammer. Okay. The other half is found on the inside window ledge in the Dungeon Master's bedroom. It then must be run through the spell checker. No, nobody in chat understands this. No. Is he jumping in the mirror? Nothing makes any sense. First of all, there is no... Okay. God fucking damn it. Do I have to do an example of this? Like, no, all these are important. Okay, let's say that this is the scroll, okay? Okay, maybe 5 wasn't the best, but still. Okay, this is a scroll, okay? So there's one part that is on the ledge of the normal window. I can even do a little scrolly thing. Anyway, this one is on the ledge of a normal window. This one, I don't know. This one is on the ledge of a window. And then the mirrored part of this one is in the mirror world. And then with the Snapdragon, we actually get the other part. From where? From what? What? Nothing makes any fucking sense. I will need to read an explanation. Somebody on the forum will probably complain like me. I hope so. Snapdragon. And this is another solution. I don't know if that will be helpful or not. It will just give me the solution, which is not what I want. Well, maybe the entire solution will click for me, but probably tomorrow morning I'll be, God damn, was I fucking stupid. So if you do this before before going into the house, you will be okay. You won't even have to, it seems you won't have to do anything weird about it. But my Snapdragon doesn't take... Oh my god, what is going on? Like, I don't know if he's been truck or not. Probably. And this has been put there, so... This is very frustrating. And now I try with both parts and it never works. What am I doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm getting really aggravated by this puzzle. We're putting the other there, like it should be. Should I put the other one in the... Like, I want just to put everything as it was before. Because apparently the walkthrough just tells this even before entering the fucking house. He doesn't pick up anything. God damn it. What the fuck is going on? Okay, the throw is just for the mushroom. It has nothing to do with the Snapdragon. Okay, so I'll just put it exactly as it was Man, do not touch those scrolls. Wow. And then after, I don't even know how you would figure out to just put everything back together as it was. I don't even know if this will be as it was.
I detect wackiness. That scroll just flipped.
Oh. But
Hey, I detect wackiness. That scroll just flipped.
because it's in my hand, but when it was in the inventory, it didn't flip. Oh, come on, man. You can't be serious. The Snapdragon has nothing to do with anything. It looks like.
Hey, I detect wackiness. That scroll just flipped.
If we flip just one, they both flip when we go into the mirror. It would mean that the Snapdragon, this is not a portal. Well, maybe it is, I don't know. This is where the Snapdragon goes. Okay, well that's just fucking stupid. Here. This here, we can't really see it. We can't really see the entire house, but we do see it from the map. And it's just a small house normal. So, this window is actually the window in the mirror universe. Why is not the window... Okay, that is a fucking dumb puzzle, and I fucking hate it. Yeah. But if you do this before getting in the house...
Now that's why people say plants are man's best friend, or whatever they say.
You won't have a problem. Oui, tabarnak de Chris, c'est de l'hostie de Chris de bullshit de calvaire, hostie. Tabarnak, y a une... Now I can't... I have to speak in English and like... They should have been... This window should be not symmetrical. Hear me out. Because if it wasn't symmetrical... I guess it isn't because of this thing. I'm talking like, come on, something more obvious, that like a complete, something like a weird shape. Like a weird non-symmetrical shape. When you go onto the other side, you'll immediately see, well, not immediately, maybe you won't notice it because, you know, brain does different things, memory and everything. That is such a better, I'm such a better fucking... Anyway, so we don't take this one, right? We take it in the mirrored universe, right? But if you go there, we're still gonna flip the one we have. No, the one we have is already flipped. Okay, it works. No? I still can't put them together.
That would be the second half of the Snavig scroll.
Okay, it is Snavig.
Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
Oh man, I'm not done with this fucking puzzle, right? Colin! Tu vas en avoir pour ton argent en tabarnak, je peux te le dire, asti. No, I haven't used the scroll on the scroll.
This spell's name is Snavik. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction. This spell's name is Snavik. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction. Looks like... This spell's name is Snavik. In order for the scroll to be valid, the letters really ought to be facing in the right direction.
Looks like a torn piece of scroll.
You've got both pieces of the spell, but you can't nusto it when it's all ripped up like that. You gotta run it through a spell checker.
Jesus Christ, this puzzle. It's like it kind of jogs something in my memory about it, but I don't think I had the problem that I had here. I would have never figured this out by myself. It's, you do it before entering the house, or you are fucked. Or you need to understand that you need to put everything as it was, go outside, get it with the Snapdragon, go inside, get the mirrored one. Because there's no fucking way you're gonna understand. Oh, you can't even look at the... Oh, so yeah. You can't even look at it. So you can't see that it's like... Oh, this is such a poor puzzle. The window could have been in a different form and boom, everything would have worked perfectly. How come this window is the mirrored one? Makes no sense. Anyway, I guess we have a Snavik scroll now. It's pretty much time to end the stream. It's pretty frustrating because I wanted to progress and now we have this fucking thing in the... Anyway, we progressed a lot today, but I got really stuck with this puzzle. No, that's not it.
Spell named Snavik is torn. Repairing spell. Repair is complete.
Ah, Snavig. The trusty all-purpose shape changer spell. Nice fix.
Okay, so probably the purple creature. And maybe we needed to use that other spell that I used on him. No. Yeah, it sucks because I fucking love this game and this puzzle is like one of the worst puzzle I've ever seen, but whatever. It's not, no, it's not bad. The concept is amazing. I think the execution just lacked a little detail here that would have made it perfect. And it's and on top of that, somebody might be like, hey man, I played this game and that puzzle was super easy. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Cool, good for you, you know, because like if you do it in one order, it's gonna be much easier than if you do it in another order. Yes. We still need to get the moss, so I still don't understand. The moss should... We still have that. We still have the Snapdragon. Okay, so I'm gonna try this on this, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And we'll end the stream on that. So here it is. Snapdragon. There you
Now
go.
you look like us, which is an improvement, but you're still not getting by.
Oh, that's an interesting look. Interesting like Jojo the slime-faced boy is interesting.
Why do I see double? Can I move around like that? Okay, I have two heads now. Huh. Okay, well, that doesn't help us get by him. But we know that this spell may... Like, can we do this on you?
Snapping.
Yes. Okay. Shit. So there might be a bunch of combination we can do with that. Okay, but this will have to be for the next stream. Let's just press this, whatever. I'll tab out of this. Well, I can just do this here. There we go. Boom. Okay. So we'll be playing more of this on Sunday. I don't know if we're close to the end or not. Probably not. If you think that like we have to go into 3 other like times to get the coconut, the prism, and the skull. But the game that we'll be playing after this will be another Star Trek games. If you haven't figured it out, we play like one any game and then one Star Trek game, and then I alternate. I just don't want to go through all the Star Trek games in one shot. And probably after doing like 5 or 6 Star Trek games, I'll do a little break. But the next Star Trek game will be Star Trek Birth of a Federation. Birth of the Federation. Who do we raid? Oh, Serious Cackle Demon. There you go. Thanks for hanging out. And see you next time. Tomorrow, Saturday, I don't think I will be streaming tomorrow. The next stream will be... No, tomorrow is Friday. No stream tomorrow. The next stream will be Saturday. But just for some Cyberpunk. The next retro stream is this Sunday. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.